Barrett tribute speech. Audience, I have my wife running the camera, Matt, Jane, and my mother, Linda. And this is a tribute speech to my lovely wife. Try not to chuckle, honey. Okay. Did you ever think that you would someday find that certain someone that could fill every gap in your life? Well, after one failed marriage, I never thought I could. I didn't think marriage was in the cards for me. But one faithful day at the gym, I met an outstanding woman who, from the first time I saw her, I knew she was something different. The way she laughed at me, the way she understood my jokes, and as time went by, the way she puts up with my garbage. And from on our first date, I screwed it up. You know, we set a time, we set a date, and accidentally I had another date with another girl that same day. So I canceled on her. And the next day I called her and asked her if I could have a second chance, and she gave me one. So we went on our first date, and that didn't go as planned either. I had a nice restaurant picked out, but on the way to the restaurant, I missed the exit, and because the way the exits were situated, we went 10 miles out of our way to turn around and come back to get to the right exit. So from there on, we ate dinner, check came, I reached for my wallet, and it just clicked in my head that I left my wallet at home. She chuckled, she laughed at me, and you know, when I told her I forgot my wallet, she said, "Don't worry about it, I got it." And from then, I was hooked. So 6 weeks of dating, I knew we were a little crazy, but I knew for a fact I found the love of my life. We got engaged. And with only 6 weeks, people thought we were nuts, crazy, too soon, don't really know this girl. But we made it work. We never had any issues. We've been 14 years straight now, and everything's been perfect. After my first marriage, you know, when I thought it was never going to happen to me again, my dad told me that, you know, someday I'd find that special person, and I did. I feel lucky. And a few years after we got married, well, a few years ago actually, I lost one of my best friends, my dad. And since then, I haven't really been the same. And she's been slowly able to bring me back to the way I was, to the person I used to be. And I owe her a lot for that. Before we got married, before the actual wedding, we made a plan. We were both ready. We wanted to start a family, have our first child. And I don't know if it was her or the situation, but I wasn't nervous at all. I felt good about it. I felt it was the right thing to do. Even though we weren't married yet, it was the right time. Now, we have 3 children. She's done an incredible job. She's pretty much, you know, raised them from when they get up till I get home at night. Then I help out. But because of her, they're still with great manners. I'm constantly getting comments on how well mannered my children are. It's funny because at home they're totally different than when they're out with other people. And between the 3 different temperaments of my children, between me and her, we make a pretty good team. So, like I was saying, when I thought I was, you know, down for the count, I didn't think I was going to find anybody. I thought I was just going to be one of those types of people that just dates people, stays single. But I did find a good girl up until that date, up until that time of the gym. Never thought I would. And when I did meet her, and we did go out on our first date, I knew I was involved in something special. I knew this girl was going to be my best friend, my partner in life, and future upbringing of my 3 children. Big part of that. So, we're both human, we both get in arguments, like any normal couple. But with every argument, we always end up with a quick resolution and a compromise. I couldn't imagine my life without her, and I only wish that other people could be as lucky as I am.